Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another edition of Eric's Corner with the word of the not so wise. Continuing getting caught up on issues and episodes that I haven't really gotten around to over the summer because I was gone fishing and working. But I got a list of things that on social media that I think is really not worth doing. I feel like it's just kind of got to stop. Your endless voiceovers and just talking to the camera just to put content out. It's really packing the internet with just useless stuff that's not really that cute, clever, or entertaining. Now, why do these things irk me? Because these things leach into society and it's absolutely poison. It's not a positive influence. It's not anything that's it's not good advice. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's just a bunch of blah bullshit. And I mean, if you're going to put something out, have it be something worth saying. Yes, I get it. My channel's stupid. Nothing I have to say is worth saying. Okay, yeah, haha. I mean, not to everybody, but since I started my YouTube channel, I've looked into what it takes to actually make money doing this. And you got to have a lot of viewing hours and a lot of content. And I mean, we can't all just make a bunch of passive income with a YouTube channel. I mean, you got to be pretty funny. Like JP Sears, really funny guy, has great shows. I feel like he does a better job of giving you the news than news does. He's got We Lie to You News, and I feel like he's pretty accurate, but just the useless voiceovers, the run-on jokes, the tag you're it, no, stop it, I don't like this game. It wasn't funny the first time. I don't understand why when somebody makes a video, all of a sudden a bunch of other videos paralleling them being the same thing get shotgunned out. I mean, was it trending and funny? Like, oh, I'm going to do my own version. When the girl did the Bentley and drug her nails across the grill, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a parody of this on my Deuce and a Half. I think that'd be fun. Well, all of a sudden I saw just dozens of more videos piling in. I mean, okay, yeah, do a parody, but like, oh, I'm going to do an army truck. I'm going to do an F-150. And it's just like, it's just this run-on joke it stopped being fun after like the second or third one. The video dueling. I don't need to watch you watch a video. Now, if you're stopping the video and saying, oh, hey, and putting some input, fine, but just sitting there staring at your camera while you have somebody else's video playing, yes, I get it. That way you get the viewing hours for it and therefore you're not plagiarizing it. But Emily King, who has a great channel, I really like her. I've talked about her before. Our opinions and views on things align pretty good, but come on, Emily, you're better than that. Like, all of a sudden, that's all I'm even seeing her do anymore. And again, just watching you watch a video doesn't make any sense. And yes, of course, you're going to say, well, I don't have to watch them. Well, I did it one time and thought they were good videos, and then they just start sucking. Or forgive me for tuning into something that I think is going to be fun and entertaining, or maybe a little insightful or some good advice. I got a buddy, him and his wife do a podcast, and oh man, I binge listened to that thing because it was absolutely awesome. I mean, they got some like, oh, other couples have these issues, and oh, okay, here's how they dealt with them. Here's how I can. Okay, this is good. Got some answers to questions I would never have even asked. And there's one, Lady J. I really liked her at first because I was like, wow, okay, she has a really nice voice, and the thing she says, like, okay, I agree with a lot of what she's saying, but after watching a few videos and of course jumping into the comments thread, all she's doing is condescendingly, snarkily, snidely shitting on everybody, and all of her content seems to come from her comments thread. And I was like, what don't I like about her face? Not a bad looking lady, but I was like, what is it? And then somebody mentions, he's like, oh, you got this smug ass look on your face. I'm like, bam, that's it. That's why I can't stand you. And somebody even said, like, you're going to be on my next podcast and I'm going to drag you. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck. Well, if you don't, then why are you making a video about it? All your content shouldn't come from the comments thread. Like, and a lot of what she's saying, it's like, well, I saw that literal quote on a meme. And yes, I've quoted memes before, and I do my best to say, hey, this is something I saw. I did not come up with it. But and just staring at the camera while you have dumb clips playing, like, oh, I'm a bad bitch, like, oh god, it's just so freaking cringe. Um, and apparently I saw somewhere where she's an army veteran. I didn't really look too far into it. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But and oh god, Kata Loren. And yes, I'm kind of cherry picking and throwing out what I think are the worst of them. But she's the mother of like 4 or 5 kids by multiple different dads by 23 years old or whatever. Just dances like an idiot with comments from the thread and thanks for your comment and boosting my algorithm. Okay, whatever. You're getting viewing hours by somebody watching it, not sitting here saying what a piece of crap I think you are, which thank God she doesn't talk. I love the Australian accent, but oh God, hers is absolutely insufferable. And half the people are just shitting on her. I mean, if most people that commented on my videos were just saying what an idiot I was, I probably wouldn't do them anymore. I mean, of course I get a few people, but of course, 300 followers, and you know what? That's fine. If all 300 of you watch my videos every time, and that's fine. I have no desire to be famous. I don't even give a shit if I make any money doing this. This is just kind of a fun hobby event, get it off my chest and drive on. But and again, why does this bother me? It's setting a crappy example. If she had a video or a channel where she's like, oh, hey, here's how I did things. I wouldn't recommend it, but here's how I try to negotiate with my kids' fathers, or, well, here's how I take care of my kids, and here's how I do it as a single mom. Give some good advice, it would be fine. But just dancing, is just a horrible dancer. It's not even, or it's just absolutely just cringe to watch. I just feel freaking bad for her. And oh, no, this is great. I make extra money anytime, anywhere. Like, well, you've had to have thousands of hours of videos you put out of people telling you just how horrible you are. Well, what was it for then? Like, oh, your hatred inspires me. That's pretty toxic. You shouldn't be feeding off of, and again, it's not hatred, it's constructive criticism. Like, dude, you are not really putting out anything worth a shit that anybody needs to hear. And it wouldn't bother me if it wasn't such a bad example. Another thing, the walk and talk. Stop walking and making videos. We don't need to listen to you smoker alcoholics huff and puff and talk on your phone. I mean, if you're walking around showing something, that's different. And put your tits and ass away. I mean, it's hard to take you seriously as a Snap-on tool technician, for example, when you're in spandex, got your tits hanging out. I think you're just there as a host, not really a knowledgeable, informed individual. Astro Alexa, be like her. Dresses like a lady, enthusiastic about her topic. I don't know if she's an astrophysicist or what her credentials are. I don't know if she's a show host, but very friendly, dresses modestly. That is how you should try to be. So, like I say when I talk about anybody, you're welcome to come on my show and defend yourself. Oh God, please don't, though. Some of these people are just completely insufferable. I couldn't imagine actually trying to sit down and talk, having an interview. But should some of you find this video, great, come up here. I mean, I'd love to have the money to be able to, hey, I'll fly you up, I'll put you in a hotel and come talk to me. I can't do that. I don't have anywhere near the social media status to have that kind of juice. So, but again, if you're going to have a channel, have something worth saying. Our internet is just packed with absolute garbage. That one dude and his girlfriend, honey, your butt's sticking out. Like, Jesus freaking Christ, dude. Like, trying so hard to be a pick-me and get that instant social media fame. The Hawk Tuohy girl, don't remember her name, Welsh, I think is her last name. It wasn't that funny. The memes were absolutely fire, but just no guy wants to be with a girl who's enamored in her phone all the time. Yes, I'm on my phone way too much, and that's just, I need to cut back. I try, and I don't do very well at it. But being on the internet all the time is not a very good hobby. Find something else to do. And I've I've shown you the things I do, and I take videos, do a how-to, give back to the hive mind and say, well, I've gotten a lot of information from people doing these videos. Let me give a little information back. So find something a little more constructive to do. I mean, like I said, I mean, no guy wants a girl that needs constant attention from people on the internet and constantly got to take videos every 4 seconds of everything. I mean, my God, like, yeah, whatever, but do you. Again, it irks me because I feel like it's poisonous to society. People playing the pranks on people and just doing this really obnoxious shit for attention or their clicks and their clout. And yeah, find something better to do, man. It's kind of ironic because here I am making a video. Feel free to point that out. So anyway, it's my 2 cents on a few people, and I will be dropping these videos in their comments threads, and well, see what happens. Maybe somebody will actually come up here and talk to me. Well, that's all I got. Thank you for joining me.